Hello, I'm MJ. I'm your Atlas to Love, Light, and Life. All right, so today I was invited to join an IBIL group, and they have a thread. Thank you, Brendan, for the invite. And this thread, that couldn't have found me at a better time than it did. Somehow Mystic Spider-Man knew that. But I felt like I should also share my dream here. It's a dream recall thread. And my personal life situation has changed just recently in the last month. So my life partner wakes up at about 3 or 4 a.m. every morning to go to work. And since we're on completely different schedules, that's only the beginning of my night of rest. And what I'm finding is that for the rest of my sleep each day, I get the luxury of lucid dreaming. And I've been getting some pretty big collective messages. And this one was epic. So I'm very excited to share it with you. So here's my 1/11/2022/369 open Tesla portal collective dream recall message for one and for all. Okay. In childhood, I was your typical small town kid. Our band director and some of the other teachers were not. They were big time in passing on and sharing the love, making a big difference in the world and across the country, which is the USA. Well, early on, they noticed I had a different kind of connection with all the kids from all the different groups, and I had a huge potential to spread around and through and to and with them, these other kids, how great and wonderful they could really be. I saw the light within all of them, and I wanted them to be able to see it too. I didn't judge them like the other kids, and since I was in with all the different groups, I was chosen for many special, amazing activities throughout my grade and high school experience. Now, I'm just going to get into the dream. So me and Gamble, my little Pomsky, here we are, we're running through these yellow flowers, and they grow from our feet all the way up to the top of my head. We're almost like singing and dancing and just happy in the moment and in the sun. And when they got tall enough, so they reached the top of my head, right on the other side, we got a visitor. Just standing there. And the flowers are like blowing too. Sorry about my hair. It's late night. Oh well. It's cold in Ohio and I have to wear a hat like every day. Okay, so in my lucid dreams, visitors like that to have a message to share from the other side don't tend to speak with words, but more with intuition and sharing knowledge. Just that knowing. The first thing I picked up on was this. We are all more powerful, and we're making a bigger difference than we realize, shining our lights out bright and spreading it around, living out our life purposes. So my visitor said that I've made just as big of a difference as they did in their lifetime. And then this presence, it takes me over. And he's actually having debates with two people who are also clearing the collective, but they're working almost in a different way, kind of with negative attitudes and using a different tactic than I do. And this presence, this life-changing, influential person during their lifetime was showing me that the elders have always been there with them too, and not just with me. And I start discussing it with these two, who are opening all of these material gifts. Like, that's all that matters in the world. And I start teasing them because I had already received the message loud and clear that it doesn't matter what we look like or what life choices that we've made. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. The moment that we're not in this human body experiencing this human form and this human condition anymore, none of that even matters. I was telling them, or specifically my boyfriend at this point, because he was one of the people, that this presence told me, don't be selfish. Don't judge yourself or others on what they own or what they've accomplished, but instead focus on finding a way to love everything about who you are and what you have been. And know that it all came with purpose. And that purpose was so you could be there for others when they needed you most. And that's looked very different for all of us. Loving each moment and being happy and sharing laughter and fun with others, passing on positivity, and we can get through anything as long as we have each other, and looking at it the right way and finding people who can see it the way that you do. Those are important factors in being successful as a human here on the School of Earth. And most importantly, enjoying the mundane stuff just as much as the great stuff. That's our purpose here on this planet. So do what you love. Your spiritually guided gifts. That's what they are. They're everything that you love. It's what you're here to do. And don't worry what anyone else thinks of you here and now. There's no judgment on the other side. It's more like high fives and handshakes and pats on the back or energetic thank yous for a job well done. Just spread joy. Just experience joy. Because that spreads too. So here at this point in the dream, I'm like, let him tell you himself, telepathically, right? And then right at eye level, right beside our faces, because we're here talking, and there he is right there. He appeared. And my boyfriend's like amazed at this, by the way. I'm like, see, I wasn't messing around. And he said, now I get it. I said, see, I told you so. I knew he'd get it. But the presence had to tell them too, intuitively. All right, peace, love, and namaste. Thank you for watching. Share your dreams with me. I'd love to hear them. See you next time. Namaste.